Starting out strong here with Blue from Blue's Clues. Obviously major points for being named Blue. She makes a cute little bark. Leaves blue paw prints everywhere to help Steve. Is that what his name was? Great dog. Very, very blue design. I do not like the 3D version. For this version, I'm gonna go in S tier. Very nostalgic. The Prince from Kirby's Epic Yarn. He has like big angry eyebrows. You can kind of make your character a little bit more cute if you give him an edge like that. He's definitely not as good as Blue. I'll put him in A tier for now. Dory from Finding Nemo. She has short-term memory loss. Ellen DeGenefish. I guess she was a highlight in that movie. She has short-term memory loss. The fact that she got Finding Dory, didn't like that movie. There was an octopus in the movie. I think he was purple. She has short-term memory loss. I'm thinking C for now. Mung Dahl from Chowder. Real ladies man.
Ladies.
Great father figure for Chowder. Incredible chef. The animated equivalent to Gordon Ramsay. I gotta put him in S tier. The Ice King. Tragic backstory gets revealed.
Why do you even come see me when you don't remember me? You don't even know who you are.
Yes, I do. I am a lyricist. It's all here on the page.
Kidnaps women. That's kind of a no-no, I guess.
She's 13 years old now.
Oh, dang it. Well, I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone.
The ice powers are cool. I think I'm gonna go S tier with Ice King. The shark from the series that's really old that I don't remember the name. Is it like Jabberjaw or something? He's just a shark. I don't really care for his design. D tier. Shovel Knight. I really like his character sprite. I think the movement, the game looks fun. I'll put him in B tier. This is Blue Venom. My friend insisted that I include Blue Venom. Apparently Venom was blue for a couple years there in video games or something. Venom is black. Venom is not blue. They shouldn't have made him blue. He's not supposed to be blue. F tier. Failure. The Blue Power Ranger. It was not this version of Power Rangers that I watched. I don't know what version it was. There was like a white rhino guy. He's just a dude in a blue morph suit. I don't know what he transforms into. I don't care. He's just a blue guy. C, the Road Runner.
Meep, meep. Meep, meep.
His iconic quote, he says meep, meep. Kind of always wanted the coyote to catch him. He is very fast. I like that. Put him in B tier above Shovel Knight. This is Cortana from Dead Space or Halo or something. I like that she's a hot babe. Kind of had her legacy ruined when she became the assistant for Windows.
Show me my most at-risk opportunities. No, that's not what I want.
I guess her legacy was restored because she's not known as the Windows assistant anymore. I think B tier is fair. This is Sadness. Inside Out was a fine movie. I think she might have invented nostalgia by like touching a happy memory or something like that. I don't care. I don't care about her. D tier. I like the shark better. The shark has a cool design. I think I already said I don't like his design, but I like his design more than her. I don't like the way the new Pixar characters look. This is the horse. This is the horse from the horse show for bronies. This is My Little Pony Thunderstruck. Whatever, I don't know what her name is. I don't remember. More themed around rainbow. Better than the Blue Power Ranger, but still mid. This is Tootie!
She likes her hat.
I'm pretty sure she tried yogurt.
I tried it, and now I like it.
Initially, she said she didn't like it, but she hadn't tried it yet. That's a major error. I'm a big fan of her. Big Yo Gabba Gabba fans over here. Leave a comment if you F with Yo Gabba Gabba. Almost said fuck. That was a close one. I'll go with A tier. I like her more than the Roadrunner. This is Bob from... I almost said My Singing Monsters. There is a My Singing Monsters character coming up. My Singing Monsters. No, not My Singing Monsters. Monsters was Alien. I think he's like a scientific experiment gone wrong or right, depending on how you look at it. He does have a lot of sex appeal. He has that meme.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
He also is in that meme where he like waves a thing in front of somebody's face for a while. That's kind of funny. Being voiced by Seth Rogen will get you a lot of points on this list. Thinking A. I don't remember the name of the horror game that this guy is from.
Poppy Playtime.
I guess he's supposed to be scary. His design, probably better than the shark. This, I think his name starts with an F. He's an ant from Bug's Life. To be honest, I haven't seen Bug's Life. I don't want to be too rambunctious, but it's a good character design. I'm putting him above Shovel Knight. This is Shadow Mario, I think his name was. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't played Mario Sunshine yet. He is secretly Bowser Jr. Seen here doing his iconic move of kidnapping a woman. Pretty big fan of like evil versions of characters. Since he's actually Bowser Jr., I do like Bowser Jr. quite a bit. I'll put him in A tier. This is a character from Sesame Street that I do not know the name of, and I don't remember what his voice sounds like, and I don't know anything he's ever said or done.
I'll go first, and you go second, okay?
Okay.
I'll do the first one, and then you.
I go first.
Oh, you want to go first?
Second.
Okay, you go first.
I like him more than any of the other mid characters because I like Muppets. This is one of the Ben 10 aliens. I believe his name is Accelerate. He leaves a blue streak when he runs fast. I don't know anything else about him. He's just lacking in blue. Put him in the middle of C for now. The blue bird from Angry Bird that turns into 3 birds. I do remember some levels where he's very useful, especially when the pigs are hiding behind ice. He's nothing too special. I think I like him a little bit more than Cortana. This is a deer from Animal Crossing. I don't like his hair. I don't care for his face. I'm almost thinking F tier on this guy. I don't know what his name is. You know what? I'll put him in F tier, but he's not as bad as Blue Venom. This is a rabbit guy from Animal Crossing. He'll go in D tier. He's all right. This is an anteater. No, wait, no, not an anteater. Aardvark. This is an Aardvark from Ant and Aardvark. I haven't seen the show. His nose thing is gross. F tier. F tier. This is Arlo. He's a Nintendo YouTuber. You know, he gives reasonable takes. I don't have any issue with him. I like an Arlo video. I'll put him above the ant from Bug's Life. Marvel supervillain, who I don't know the name of.
Atuma.
He has a mostly yellow outfit, and yellow is my least favorite color. F tier. This is Sleepy Bear from the Care Bears. I do like that he's sleepy. I think being sleepy is a very endearing quality. I fuck with dudes who are wearing nightgowns with caps and carrying candelabras.
Yo, man.
Yo, man, what the fuck?
Yo, man, my name is Little Sleepy. Oh, man, you got a couch I can crash on?
Yo, man, I'm Big Wakey.
Dude, I gotta get out of here. Big Wakey's here. I'll see you later, man.
You guys see Little Sleepy?
I'll see you around, guys.
Which way you go?
I'm gonna put him above Cortana. This is Bee-Boo or Booba. It's a blue thing from a British show, and they would go. It was Gen Z brain rot. Kind of hate to do it because I can't justify it. It's just an emotional thing for me. I'm putting it in A tier. This is Dark Samus, the evil version of Samus. I don't know the lore explanation. Actually, mostly black, not nearly enough blue. Dark Samus is also just a clone of Samus. When I'm playing Smash Brothers, I would rather just play as Samus. F tier. Another one of Ben 10's aliens. Design is terrible. I really hate it. F tier. There's another one of Ben 10's aliens. I watched the original Ben 10, not so much the ultimate one. I'm pretty sure it's a speedster. Why do you need that when you already have Accelerate? D tier. There's another Ben 10 alien. I think his power is making sound. Looks pretty cool, honestly. I'm gonna put him above Cortana. Actually, I think I'm gonna move Cortana down to mid. Another Ben 10 alien. This one's a moth. I'm tired of looking at Ben 10 aliens. I'll put it in C tier. The Blue Knight from Castle Crashers. Newgrounds game directed by Tom Fulp. I don't really like Castle Crashers that much though. I'm just gonna go with mid on this one. This is the blue cow from Dora the Explorer. I don't remember anything about him at all, but I like that he's wearing a handkerchief. It looks like he's a member of the Crips. Based on the quality of his design, he deserves to be in mid. Itchy from The Simpsons. I haven't seen much of The Simpsons. Him and Scratchy's whole bit is like brutally mutilating each other. I like that. He's got to go in B tier in my book. The alien from Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die. He's blue. If he was green, he would die. Now that, folks, is dedication to being blue. He's gotta go in S tier. Blue Diamond from Steven Universe. She cries. She's one of the queen-like figures in that world. I like giant ladies. Thinking B tier. I'll put her just below Arlo. This guy gave himself
silver
poisoning and it turned his skin blue. He was on the news for it.
When did you first realize that you were blue?
A friend that hadn't seen me in a while came by and asked me what I'd done to myself.
He sends a current into the water which extracts the silver. After about 15 minutes, the dissolved silver turns the water into a milky liquid. Paul's fiancée, Jackie, drinks the stuff too. But Jackie's skin looks normal because she says she never applied the silver directly to her face like Paul did.
Might be the epitome of a blue guy. He's not a character, he's not animated, he is a guy, and he is blue. He's gotta go in S tier. He's what this list is for. Next we got Blueface, the West Coast rapper. Blueface baby, bust down Tatiana, I wanna see you bust down on the gang. He does not like to rap on beat. Call me an old head, call me an East Coast elitist. I personally like when rappers do rap on the beat. Kind of false advertising. He's actually a black guy. F tier on this one. Blue character from Godzilla. A little bit too dark to really be blue. Like it's navy leaning towards black. I want to rank Blueface baby higher. I want to see you bust down on the gang. Blue Man Group. I have never seen Blue Man Group perform. I have seen one Scumbag Dad video.
So yeah, this is Blue Man Group. I've seen him a bunch of times and it's not really very impressive to me. Yeah, it's paint, it's drums. I'm a drum expert and for 20 years I've never seen no bastio like this. They just need more of, what the hell?
A little disappointing that it only has to be their heads and hands that are blue. I wish they showed a little bit more skin. It would be cool to see some Magic Mike meets Blue Man Group. There's a lot of potential here, but in its current state, no higher than B tier. The Blue M&M. He is very cool and nonchalant. I like his sunglasses.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, we're totally blue.
I want to be in this commercial.
I do really like M&Ms. But the fact that he's blue makes me nervous that he's mint chocolate or something like that, and I don't like mint chocolate. There's a lot of unknowns here. I'm gonna put him in the bottom of C. Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy, sister of Gamora, part robot, played by Amy Pond in Doctor Who. Jumanji, actually has a British accent.
Yep.
Bit of a tsundere. She doesn't put up with Chris Pratt's shit in the movie. Hero turned villain. A tier. I like Nebula. This is the Twitter bird. Given the way that Twitter has been turned into a right-wing propaganda platform called X, Twitter seems a lot better in hindsight. I used to be able to get funny memes from Twitter. Also, cute bluebird logo. That's always good to have. Maybe A? No, B tier. This is a Transformer. I've never seen any of Transformers. I like that some of his car parts are showing. Shout out Dude, but I don't care about Transformers. Mid. I would rather eat the blue M&M than eat him. Blue Whale. Not blue. It's just not. F tier. The character from Chalk Zone. I think the kid's name was Rudy, but I don't know what this guy's name was. It's very meta. He is a character that is a drawing. Sort of like Paper Mario. He brings you to the Chalk Zone. I want to go to some alternate reality zone. I'm thinking A tier on this. Sully 100% lives in the shadow of Mike Wazowski, despite being much larger than him. Feel free to tie a horse to each one of my limbs and then shoot a gunshot into the air, but I have not seen Monsters, Inc. I've only seen Monsters University because they made us watch it in my art class. I'm gonna put him in the top of D tier. Although he does raise that little Asian girl, I'm gonna put him up in id. He's a cute animal father. This is the Chow from Sonic the Hedgehog. Chows are like little Tamagotchis. You could like throw their egg at the wall and crack them, and then they hatch out of the egg, and they're adorable little babies. And you can give them different animals and stuff. You could have like a tiger chow, or if you raise it just right, you could have a Sonic chow or a Shadow chow. And on the original Dreamcast, you could raise it on the memory card. The memory card had a screen on it. S tier for the Chow. It's one of the best ones we've had so far. This is another character from Sonic Adventure, Chaos. He's the main villain of the game, takes on a different form every time he eats one of the Chaos Emeralds. I'm a sucker for a transformation. The ending dragon is a really cool fight. I love the song that plays during that fight. Chaos also can go in S tier. The blue fish from One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. His design is kind of ugly. His only character trait is being blue, which does elevate him a little bit on this list. Thinking mid, the clock from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. He has one of the best Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared episodes, in my opinion.
Now you can see the importance of time. It helps us make pizza. It keeps things in line. But when did it start? And when will it stop? Time is important, and I am a clock.
A tier on him. Cobra Commander from from G.I. Joe. I've never watched G.I. Joe. Being a Cobra and a commander is pretty cool. I'm putting him in mid. Cookie Monster. My grandfather used to do a great Cookie Monster impression, and I'm a big fan of gimmick characters.
Big bird sleeping. Wonder what this thingamajig is. Look kinda like cookie. Round, like some cookies. Wonder if it tastes like cookie. Let me see. Well, we know one thing for sure. It's not cookie. But it's not bad either.
I didn't mean to wake you, Big Bird.
Oh, it's okay. I had my alarm clock set to wake me up in a minute anyway.
What alarm clock?
What is an alarm clock?
It was gonna wake me up.
Let me help you look.
Oh, boy, it's so early. I'm so tired.
Yeah, me kinda tired too, Big Bird.
So Cookie Monster can go in S tier. Corpse Bride. I've never seen this movie, but I love stop motion and I love Tim Burton. I would not endorse necrophilia, but B tier. One of the monsters from Donkey Kong Country. He's covered in warts. I don't know what his name is. F tier. Omachow, the robot version of the Chows from Sonic Adventure. I think he was introduced in Sonic Adventure 2. I do like the robot versions of things, but he's kind of annoying.
I'm mad at you. I'm not going to help you anymore.
Sort of a mixed bag. I'll put him in the bottom of B. Dig Dug. Great game, Dig Dug. I'll put him in A. He's iconic. I love that game. It's a guy from a Nickelodeon show. Maybe it's Dilbert or something. Don't know anything about him other than he walks through a door like Kramer from Seinfeld. So mid. This guy's definitely from Dilbert. I don't know if this guy's from Dilbert. I know less about this guy, and I also like his design less. I'm sorry if this is your favorite character. I'm putting him in D tier. Blue Yoshi. I know that this list means a lot to everybody, and they're screaming, how could you possibly have Blue Yoshi on this list? You don't have any consistent rules about who's allowed to be on the list. If you have Blue Yoshi on the list, then you have to have every blue variant of a character. You have to have Blue Shy Guy also, because Blue Yoshi's not a character. Green Yoshi's the only character. Well, no, you're wrong. There is an obvious exception. I have a Blue Yarn Yoshi amiibo that my brother got me. My brother is dead. Straight up. Shout out COVID. So we're going to make an exception because I have this little plushie. Look how cute he is. He has little eyes and he has little feet. And he has his amiibo thing on the bottom and you could tap him in. I don't know if I've ever tapped this into a game, but he's cute. And I love Yoshi. He goes and he sticks out his little tongue. Yoshi goes in S tier, 100%. This is another one of those stupid fucking Animal Crossing fuckers. D tier, I guess? Bluey from Bluey. I've heard great things. I've never seen the show. The design's alright, and I like Australia. Blimey, Shrimp on the Bobby. A tier? Beemo is a little Korean robot. Very helpful for Finn and Jake from Adventure Time. The only issue, Beemo is low-key kinda green. It would easily be S tier. Put him in A tier. I can't in good conscience say that he is blue. He's straddling the line. He's greenish blue. He's bluish green. Boo Berry. This is a cereal mascot that is not very popular anymore. There is a newer version that seems to have changed races. Now it seems like Boo Berry is more definitively a black guy. That's neither here nor there though. I tried the cereal. I didn't really like it. F tier. Another Donkey Kong Country character, or Donkey Kong 64? I don't know. This one looks really, really 3D. F tier. Dr. Manhattan. He is cool. I don't know any of his powers. He looks so cool. Better than Bluey, but not as good as Dig Dug. Dig Dug could inflate this guy, no problem. Another Donkey Kong enemy, but this one has a cool blue and red design. I like that. C tier. I don't remember who this guy is. Doraemon. He's from a Japanese show. He's like a robot cat guy. The design is very nice. I like his red nose and his little bell and his weird pocket on the front of him. I'll put him up in B tier. This is the marketable avatar of the political live streamer Destiny.
You pretend to be a woman?
No, I just have a feminine name, I guess.
Yeah, that's a girl name.
Destiny is a liberal live streamer, incredibly controversial figure, but this is not really about Destiny. This is about his little guy, and the little guy is cute. I also like the idea of him being incredibly edgy, but having this very cute little avatar guy. B tier. Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Everybody knows Eeyore. Everybody loves Eeyore. He would go in S tier, but he's kinda purple. I'm gonna put him right next to Beemo. He's everything you would want out of your blue character, except he's not quite blue enough. He's purple coated.
It's okay. I'll learn to live without it.
Electro, the Spider-Man villain. I don't know why Spider-Man has 2 electric villains, because I know that Shocker also exists.
Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
In my mind, Electro lives and dies by being played by Jamie Foxx.
This does not taste like French toast to me.
Well, you know what? I'll go in the back. We got a chef. He's directly from France.
Really?
Yeah, I'll bring him right to you.
All right. Thank you.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
So in a way, he's also Ray Charles. I haven't seen Amazing Spider-Man 2. I've heard horrible things about it. And this design looks kind of terrible. Being played by Jamie Foxx drags it up into B tier though. Bubby from The Misadventures of Flapjack. She is a very protective black stepmother to Flapjack. And she's a whale that he lives inside.
Just what do you think you're doing? Well, don't you talk back to me! I swear if any one of you touches one little hair on my dumpling's precious head, I will bump you so hard, they'll use your faces to flip pancakes! Now get out of here before I get mad!
I love everything about that, so S tier. Birder, a Dragon Ball Z character introduced in the Frieza saga who claims to be the fastest in the universe. It has been said to death, you're a member of a group whose leader is far superior to all of the rest of you. Wouldn't he be faster than you? You serve under the God Emperor of the universe who's stronger and faster than everyone. How is he not faster than you? You're obviously not the fastest in the universe. The second that you fight anyone, you get folded because he's way faster than you. Really a gimmick character who doesn't deliver on his gimmick at all. D tier. A character from Star Wars, the prequels.
Cad Bane.
He's shown here in his Lego version. I did learn that he has things going into the side of his head that allow him to breathe even while being force choked, and I like his design. So B tier. Captain Planet, he's a hero. He's bringing pollution down to 0. He started out in the 90s and pollution is still going on. Since he's a failure and kind of seems like a big oil psyop to convince people that individuals are the cause of climate change, I guess I'm gonna have to put him in F tier. This is a blue car from Cars. I don't remember Cars. He had a big old spoiler on his back. The spoiler is very silly. I don't know if that's gonna help with aerodynamics at all. I'm gonna put him high in D. Gumball from The Amazing World of Gumball. He's a bit like Greg from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. He's sort of a narcissist and a troublemaker, not very smart, but you're still rooting for him anyway. Gotta go S tier with Gumball, especially you consider the bit where he did an impression of a wallet.
Make a wallet sound. Wallet. That's not the sound a wallet makes. You do it then if you're so... Actually, that was really good.
Come to think of it, I forgot to include Nicole Watterson. I gotta get a PNG of her. Now, as for Nicole Watterson, I have to say I am not a furry. I've never been a furry. I would never be a furry. S tier. Blue Caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. I really like the way that he meets a little girl for the first time ever, has no idea what this creature is because he lives in a magical forest, and immediately starts blowing tobacco smoke in her face. A tier. Evil version of Cosmo. I think he's like Bizarro, so I think he's like actually very smart.
If I don't make it, stay away from my wife. And if I do make it, take mine.
He can go in A tier above Bluey. We got ourselves another Donkey Kong character. I don't want this. F tier. And another one. F tier. And another one. No. Lapis Lazuli from Steven Universe. I quite like her. Bit aloof, you know, she's chill like that. Controls water. That's epic. I'm gonna put her in S. She's just chill. If you've ever seen the show, you know there's nothing to not like about her.
Thank you, Steven. No prob, Bob.
It's Lapis.
Blue Ghost from Luigi's Mansion. I like the noise the ghosts make in that game when they scare you. A tier. Fi from The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I have heard that she is very annoying. I'll just say that she's mid. Frieza Soldier. In my mind, made famous by Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I don't know if he was ever formally named before then. Kinda the definition of mid. The Genie from Aladdin. Famously played by Robin Williams.
I tell you what I'm gonna do with this stick.
What?
I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Robbins.
Mr. Robbins? Taking the stick back, Elmo.
But also played by Will Smith.
Feeling like a mop.
He's a silly, goofy guy. You gotta give it to him. I'll put him in A. George Lucas's cameo in the Star Wars prequels where he plays as a blue alien beside his daughter. I do really like when directors have little cameos in their own movies. Not so much the Quentin Tarantino style, I'm gonna get a really hot actress to pour hard liquor down her foot into my mouth sort of thing. More so the, I'm just gonna stand there with my daughter and be a chill blue alien sort of thing. I think I'm gonna put him in S tier. Victor E. Bull, the mascot of the university at Buffalo, the college that I went to. In my mind, he represents the football team. Not to hate on any American footballers out there, I'm just not a big Brain Damage fan. I'll put him in D because I like this cartoon representation of him, but I do not like the actual physical mascot. Gonzo from the Muppets has sex with chickens, which is fire. Also an alien. I believe he had a whole movie dedicated to him where he found that out. He has a gross, weird little nose, very Jewish coded. S tier. Grover from Sesame Street. Now, ordinarily, Grover might go low in S tier, but Grover also has the ability to transform into Super Grover. Assuming a Dragon Ball Z style multiplier, this would make him 50 times as powerful.
You have called the right person for the job because Super Grover is strong like a rocket. I have big muscles. I have strong back. I have powerful legs. I have an idea this won't work.
Oh, but wait, aren't you going to help me?
Those boxes are heavy.
Well, yeah, but there must be some way to move them.
But you did not tell me about the heavy part.
And gives him the ability to fly, making him the most powerful Muppet by far. There's some questions about whether or not he scales above Goku, but he definitely ranks very high in S tier. Grumpy Bear from the Care Bears. Being grumpy is not a positive character trait. I haven't seen Care Bears, but I feel pretty comfortable putting him in F tier. Hades from Disney's Hercules. I believe he's voiced by James Woods.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
One of the most eccentric depictions of the devils that I can think of. I'm thinking high A on this one. This is the blue fish from SpongeBob. I think his name is Harold. He has a lot of iconic moments in the show.
Big, meaty claws!
Well, these claws ain't for just attracting mates.
Bring it on, old man! Bring it on!
No, people. Let's be smart and bring it off.
I think I'm gonna put him low A. He's another one of those Animal Crossing characters. When I was doing a little research for this, I found out that he has like a little hole thing on the back of his head. I think he might actually be inflatable and not a real creature. I think he's the cutest of all the Animal Crossing characters that I've put in so far. Put him in low B without thinking, and I think I'm just gonna leave him there. It's a Pokemon. I think it's like a Gen 2 or Gen 3 Pokemon. His name might be Horsey. I'm gonna put him in D tier. I just don't care about him in the slightest. Huckleberry Hound. Beautiful singing voice on this guy.
Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine. Oh my darling Clementine.
B tier. Hydro Man from Spider-Man is the water version of Sandman to some extent. D tier. This is a 2005 Hyundai Elantra GT with an aftermarket blue antenna. This was my first car. Bluetooth stereo in it, subwoofer in the back, hatchback, AC, power windows, no anti-lock brakes. Doesn't matter, it's front wheel drive, you'll be fine. Absolute S tier. That baby had 139 horsepower, 0 to 60. Yeah, it will do that. This a Marvel villain? I don't know anything about him. Kinda ugly, but he has so many pockets. Think of all the snacks he could be carrying in those pockets. Thanks to his pockets, he's escaped F tier. He's able to get it into high D. It's a ice shroom. Maybe he freezes everyone on screen. I like him. I love Plants vs. Zombies. High mid. It's another Transformer. I don't care about Transformers. Where did I put the other one? I like him more than the other one, but only a little bit. Inky from Pac-Man. I love Pac-Man, but I prefer the red ghost because red is my favorite color. But blue is my second favorite color, so he'll go in B. Jenny from, what was the name of the show?
My life was a teenage robot.
She low-key kinda bad though. S tier. This is a character from Toy Story 4, which is a movie I haven't seen. I know that he's part of a duo that is voiced by Key and Peele, one of the funniest comedy duos of all time.
This is the Terminator. Oh, the Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. We got. Let me talk about. Are you talking to me? Oh, Robert De Niro. Yeah. All right, this person pretend to be straight, but he's really gay. Me.
I'm going to assume that they are hilarious in the movie. Low A. King Dedede, penguin, villain from the Kirby series. He's just not really blue enough. There is no reason why a heavy who does a ton of damage needs to have a projectile that he can reflect if reflected back at him, an insane amount of range, and 1,000 jumps. I have a friend that plays King Dedede all the time. Just for him, we're gonna put King Dedede in, I was gonna say F, but for the sake of it, I'm going to be fair for the sake of the list, and I'm going to put him in D. He's red-coded. King Zora from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I do like the noise that he makes when he's scooting over. Put him in the top of B. King Kai is one of Goku's mentors. He teaches him the Kaioken, the Spirit Bomb. He has a tiny little planet, a pet monkey. He has a pet cricket. He has a little 50s car to drive around on his tiny planet. He's the god of the northern quadrant of the universe, and he wears his name on his shirt. I love King Kai. I'm putting him in S tier. Another one of these stupid Donkey Kong characters, F tier. Knuckles from Flapjack. Not quite as good of a parent as Bubby, but a lot of funny moments, like that time he watched a dog.
You might have Flap and the rich lady under your spell, but it's gonna take more than that to impress me.
Thinking A tier for this guy. The boss from the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time. D tier. Mr. Freeze from Batman, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Freezy, I'm feeling hot.
I find that unlikely.
I haven't seen the movie, but he's still going in S tier. He's Mr. Meeseeks. Look at him from Rick and Morty. Complete any task that you want. His voice is a little bit annoying.
Mr. Meeseeks, look at me! I'm Mr. Meeseeks, I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me! Hi! Can you help me get 2 strokes off of Jerry's golf swing? Can do! I'm Mr. Meeseeks! Is he keeping his shoulders squared? Ooh, he's trying!
Low B feels fair to me. This is Mr. Blue Sky, a song by Electric Light Orchestra about the abstract concept of a nice day with a clear blue sky. That song is great. Nice clear day is obviously nice. I'll put it in S tier. This is one of the emotions from that show,
The Mr. Men Show.
I think he's just grumpy. D tier. This is a goofy little guy from My Singing Monsters that has something to do with toes because he's covered in toes. It's gross that he's covered in toes. I don't like that. But I know that the noise that he makes is silly and goofy. Low B on this guy. Another Donkey Kong Country character, but he has a mushroom for a head, and I like that he has a mushroom for a head. Put him in C tier, and actually I'm gonna put the Ice Shroom up in low B tier, above the My Singing Monsters guy. Navi from Ocarina of Time. Everybody likes to hate on Navi. She gives genuinely helpful tips. Her point of view makes the iconic opening cutscene from Ocarina of Time. Hey, look, listen. Navi's going near the bottom of A tier. I don't care what anyone has to say. Neil from Star Wars. I don't know which Star Wars. It's like a Disney one. I really like cute little elephant guys. We'll put him in B tier. This is the X-Men guy who can teleport in a cloud of blue mist. I think he's European.
You kind of look like 1980s Michael Jackson just got back from a filthy clamming expedition.
I'll have you know.
Ugh, God, those gross hands.
It's like shaking a foot.
B tier feels right to me. This is one of the earlier designs of Ganondorf. I prefer the human version of Ganon. Still very iconic. I'll put him in the bottom of A. Oswald from... Is the show also called Oswald? I think so. I love the theme song. The piano's so good in it. He has a little dog named Weenie that is actually a hot dog, and he has a penguin friend. It's incredibly nostalgic. I'm putting him in S tier. The blue Pikmin. I've never played Pikmin. I think he has water powers. He's just so cute. I'm putting him in B. Piantas from Super Mario Sunshine. So cute, so peaceful, so comfy. I love the Piantas. S tier. War from Dragon Ball Z. Strangely, he's a talking cat, but that's not the strange part. The strange part is he can fly earlier in the series than anybody else can fly. And then when flying gets introduced, it's this thing that only people trained at the crane school know how to do, and everybody else is bewildered at the sight of it, but I believe they've already met Poir prior to that. So he's an enigma, and he's also very cute. I'm gonna put Poir in S tier. Lucario is a Pokemon. B tier. Lumily is from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Comic relief, pretty funny.
There's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of death.
Not really a faithful representation of what I think the Lumas are like in Mario Galaxy. I'm feeling a low A on this one. This is Meryl. It's a mouse from Pokemon. It is cuter than Lucario, but it can't talk. But I also don't really like the fact that Lucario can talk. I'm gonna put it above Lucario because it's just so darn cute. This guy is one half of the Mauler twins from the animated series. He has this running gag where he keeps cloning himself and then they argue about which one's the real clone.
Welcome to the world of the living, clone. Don't start. I'm the original.
It's pretty funny, but it doesn't really make sense because you would remember lying down on the right side of the table or the left side of the table, and then you would know I'm the real one because I lied down on the right side of the table. The clone would wake up and look over and go, oh dang, I'm on the left side of the table, therefore I must be the clone. But whatever, we're not gonna let logistics get in the way of a good gag. I really like his voice actor. I think I'm probably gonna put him in A. Remy from Ratatouille is a rat who lives in his owner's hat and makes him an amazing chef. And he makes a weird snobby French guy have PTSD flashbacks to when he was a kid and ate really good food that his mom made. The thing that really puts Remy over the edge for me is that he is voiced by Patton Oswalt.
I'm against gay marriage. Thinking about two men having butt sex or two women having scissor sex kills my boner, dries up my vagina. That's why I'm against it. That would be a valid argument.
S tier. This is Na'vi from Avatar, a movie that I do not remember very well, nor does anybody else. I'm gonna call that mid. The bird from Rio, I think his name might be Blue. Being named Blue does earn you a lot of credits in this list. The movie was also pretty good, so I'm thinking A tier. This is kind of redundant. I also have his love interest from the movie. She's him, but more attractive because she's a female. I'm just gonna put her right above him. Is the robot from the Jetsons, Rosie. She is blue, but it's kind of weird that she's blue. I think it might be that she's made of stainless steel and has that blue coating that you need to peel off when you buy a new stainless steel appliance. I do quite like her though.
Thank you. And I love you people too.
I'm gonna put her in A tier. This is Max Rebo from Star Wars. He is a chubby little elephant puppet dude. S tier. Mega Man, Capcom video game character, and I have never played any of his games. He shoots lemons out of his hand cannon. He's a cute little guy. I think that he is made of a mutilated little boy, but he has been transformed into a robot by some kind old scientist. He needs to defeat the forces of evil, specifically Dr. Wily. For that reason, he's gonna go in high A tier. Megamind, voiced by Will Ferrell. S tier. If you've never seen Megamind, highly recommend watching it. Next up is Metal Sonic, but actually I think we should do Sonic first. Sonic is the blue guy of all time in my mind. He's just radical, tubular.
Talk about low budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better.
autism icon, Sonic is going all the way to the top of S tier. I doubt that anybody's going to beat him. Now, Metal Sonic is the robot version of Sonic.
Probably somewhere near as fast.
Made by Dr. Eggman in order to defeat Sonic.
You might know everything I'm going to do, but that's not going to help you since I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it?
And I love him. I think he's badass. I love his design because it's basically just Sonic, one of the greatest designed characters ever. I'm gonna say Metal Sonic goes above the 2005 Hyundai Elantra GT. This is like a shark thing from Mighty Magiswords, that short-lived Cartoon Network show. I'll put him in the top of C.
This was a mistake. He should be in D.
The hot fish woman from Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I'm gonna put her right next to Harold from SpongeBob and see if maybe they can get a little something going on, if you know what I'm saying. Moose from Smiling Tree Friends. I find his design pretty ugly and I didn't care for the show. I tried to watch it. It seemed like it was gore just for the sake of gore. Don't like that, F tier. Mordecai from Regular Show. Regular Show's great. Mordecai, though, very immature, close friends with a raccoon, not great with the girls, but trying his best. You're always rooting for him. Thinking high A on Mordecai. The TARDIS from Doctor Who. Those of you not familiar with Doctor Who might be saying, that's a telephone booth. Those of you only casually familiar with Doctor Who might be saying, that's a time machine / spaceship. How is that possibly included on the list? It actually has a consciousness. There was one episode where the TARDIS was turned into a human woman. I wish I had a girlfriend who could take me anywhere in time and space. S tier. Pablo from the Backyardigans, cute little penguin that wears a bow tie. I'm gonna put him low in A. Beast from X-Men, kinda sick. Haven't read any of the X-Men comics, been a while since I've seen the movies. I'm thinking high B. Definitely better than that European teleporting X-Men guy. Star Wars character, who I don't remember the name of.
Ayla Secura.
She is an absolute baddie. She's from the prequels. She had weird things that come out of her head, but you know, that's not a problem to me. Also has a blue lightsaber to match her blue skin. I don't really know enough about her to rank her that high though. I think I'm gonna put her just above Twitter but below Arlo. Villain from Samurai Jack.
The Guardian.
I know that he gave Samurai Jack quite a bit of trouble and his design is pretty cool. Despite my limited knowledge, I'm gonna trust Doot on this one and I'm gonna put him in A. This is another one of those characters from the animated series about the guys who all have like one character trait. You know, there was this grumpy one and now there's this guy whose whole gimmick is that he's constantly getting hurt. I find that much more endearing than this guy. I'll go high C. Very forgettable to me. Next up is the middle Totoro. Before making this list, I was only familiar with the big gray one. Don't know anything about them other than the fact that they're cute. So I'll just say they're mid and a little bit better than Dory. Next we have Toucan Sam. Fruit Loops is not one of my favorite. He did have that funny cutaway gag with Brian and Family Guy.
Follow your nose. Follow your nose. Follow your nose.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was good. I didn't think you were gonna go so cartoony with it.
Well, how would you read it?
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking of doing it, you know, good, like an actor. But you know, your way is good too.
I'm gonna put him in D tier. It's Toy Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I believe. I don't really care about Five Nights at Freddy's. The first one was really scary the first time I saw it when the game came out and I saw Markiplier playing it.
Was that the bite of 87?
At this point, I just don't care about Five Nights at Freddy's anymore. I'm going low D with Toy Bonnie. The dude from Tron, he's not that blue. Really luck of the draw here, but the fact that it's just his crotch is very funny to me right now. And I quite liked him in Kingdom Hearts 2. I put him in C below the cow from Dora. This is some kind of a fish guy? I don't know, man. I don't even remember what this guy's from. F tier. This is the girl from Willy Wonka who gets turned into a blueberry. I like blueberries. I don't like her. D tier seems fine. Wobbuffet from Pokemon. I'm pretty sure he hung around with Team Rocket. He also came out of the Pokeballs in Smash Brothers. He's a very, very weird design, and I'm pretty fond of it. I'm gonna let him go in B tier. Water Girl from Fireboy and Water Girl. It's a very simple character, not really much to go off of. I guess she's just mid. Definitely better than Bluefish though. The handicap parking symbol. A little bit cooler than Cobra Commander, but not quite as cool as the Transformers, C tier. Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all! He's a great father to Quill, low S tier. The Bird from the Muppets? I don't care, C tier. Sapphire from Steven Universe. She's one half of Garnet. Definitely has a better demeanor than Ruby. Very chill, very level-headed. A tier. Blue Bionicle. I think she's a girl. I think it's a girl Bionicle. I don't like Bionicles. They just look like weird, fucked up Legos. F. This the shark from Finding Nemo. Fish are friends, not food. I do quite like that he's deranged and really wants to kill and eat people. I often have a hard time not eating people, so I guess I relate to him in a certain way. Just pretty mid, right between Bluefish and Blue Power Ranger. Skeletor. I think that Skeletor would go in S tier. Actually, what am I saying would go in S tier? Skeletor goes in S tier. Another Transformer, but I think this is actually the one that has a cool design because he has a mustache, so he can go in B tier. Papa Smurf has a lot of aura and riz, low A. Generic Smurf, much less so, just sort of a blue guy that lives in the forest and is tiny.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
Low C. Girl Smurf, who I assume has a name, very off-putting to me. Even when I was little, I thought it was weird that there was only one female Smurf. Find her very unattractive, especially in the CG version. F tier. I just don't like her. He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow. Snow Miser has joined the fray, and he's going straight to S tier. He has an iconic song. He would probably be high S, but honestly, his skin is kind of white. I almost didn't include him, but I do think that he's very, very blue-coated. The Ice Pea Shooter from Plants vs. Zombies. Definitely better than the Mushroom. I think it's worth like 175 sun. Just very, very useful in the game. I think I like it more than the male bird from Rio, but not as much as the female bird from Rio. Squidward is the curmudgeon-y neighbor from SpongeBob SquarePants. He plays the clarinet. He's into the finer things in life. He's an artist. I love Squidward. The voice actor's always given it his all S tier. I'm putting Squidward above Ice King. Final stretch here. Another Animal Crossing squirrel. The tail is like one giant circle that has lines in it that make it look like it's wrapped around, but it's very clear that the geometry is actually just one big orb. I don't like that. High D. Squirtle. I love Squirtle. One of my favorite Pokemon. High A for Squirtle. I'm gonna put him between Tootie and the Blue Ghost. Blue character from
The Fifth Element.
I think she sings a song. Basically a complete unknown, so I'm gonna have to put her in the middle of mid. Between Water Girl and Bluefish. Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. I love Stitch. Everybody loves Stitch.
The hours are just not conducive to the challenges of raising a child.
Hey!
I am so sorry about that.
What is that thing?
That's my puppy.
S tier. The baby penguin and mama penguin from Mario 64. Mario can throw the baby off the cliff. I have a whole video dedicated to penguins in video games. Easy S tier in my book. Taboo from the subspace emissary of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. In Super Smash Bros., every single character is represented as a toy in the original game, and then at the end of the game, you have to fight a giant hand named Master Hand, who's meant to represent the hand that is playing with the toys. But then in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, it's revealed that the hand was actually being controlled by this blue guy named Taboo. Very complicated, weird lore, but he was just so epic when he was introduced in the cutscenes, and then Sonic comes in and attacks him, and the music and the ambiance in that final boss fight. I'm gonna put him low S. Whis is an angel from Dragon Ball Z and the attendant for Beerus, the god of destruction. Somewhat effeminate.
An unsightly transformation, I know.
Oh my goodness, I wonder how that fur would feel to pet!
He is far stronger than Beerus and therefore much stronger than Goku and Vegeta. He is training them, but I don't really care for his character very much. I'm gonna put him in high C, and the last on the list is Zeno from Dragon Ball Z. He's essentially God in the Dragon Ball universe, despite having the demeanor of a little child.
All of existence, go away!
A pretty cool gimmick, I gotta hand it to him, but not nearly as cool as some of the other quote-unquote gods in that show. I'm gonna put Zeno just below Huckleberry Hound. Alright, that's going to do it for the tier list. Just remember, if your favorite blue character wasn't included on the list, it's not because I made a mistake. It's because not only do I not care about that character, I hate that character. And more specifically, I hate you. So you should be very offended if your blue character wasn't included. Please let me know in the comments that the feeling was mutual. Thank you so much for watching if you actually watched that all the way through. I don't know why anyone would. And remember to do all those things that people do when they like videos. Bye, I guess? I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I've been ranking blue guys for 2 hours and 15 minutes.